Loveline, coast to coast.
Yeah, Loveline.
No one else heard that except me.
Just let a nice big fart go. Woo! I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191.
You got something,
Drew?
You got something brewing, don't you?
Board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. It's been a good day gas-wise for me, Drew.
Have you figured out what concoction, what the proper sort of ingredients are?
Nope. It's always serendipity. Well, there you go.
So you shared your joy with Jimmy and Adam, now me. Jimmy and Daniel, now me.
Yeah, I was farting on Jimmy all day today. All right, tomorrow night, Nelly.
Yeah.
You got some of that?
No.
Good times. Nelly Furtado will be in here tomorrow night. Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys will be in here on Wednesday night. Sasha Alexander will be in here from Dawson's Creek Thursday night. But just our love tonight, Drew, and whatever's coming out of me. Nicole?
Uh-huh.
You 21?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, me and my boyfriend just started having anal sex, probably about a month ago.
Good times.
Yeah, actually, I was pretty surprised. I was kind of, scared in the beginning, but, I guess, I stopped tensing up, and it felt kind of good after a while.
It's kind of a dubious compliment for a man to have that. I was really scared of anal sex, and then he started, porking me in the cornhole. No big deal. I mean, Drew, wouldn't you take that with just a little grain of salt as a male if, you know what I mean, your unit wasn't big enough to do any damage?
I think that's what the guys are up to anyway, right? They're sort of let down if they don't get to harm someone with it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's pretty big, and
right,
that's why I was scared,
What's the question?
And I'm okay, if we do it slow and everything, it feels good, but sometimes he just gets going at it, and I think something's gonna hurt me, it could break me open inside or something. I don't know. I mean, is it possible that I could puncture my intestines or something?
That's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
No.
Yeah, of course, it's possible.
What are you in when you get in that area?
What do you mean?
You're in the rectum.
You're in the rectum.
Rectum.
Yeah.
Killed him.
Damn near killed him. No, you're in the rectum, but is there a reservoir there or just a bunch of tubing?
Get the book.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'll show you. There's an ampulla. But
what I'm saying is, are you going into a fart tank, as it were, or would it be like a...
Just tubing.
Tube. I mean, you're actually entering a tube.
Yeah.
Sort of.
This is really where you're in through this.
Oh, I see. So
you don't make that turn so much.
Yeah, no way.
But see, when you come up against that's what you're doing.
Drew is showing, is that the lower intestine?
It's the rectum. See, that's the sigmoid colon.
That's the colon above the rectum?
This is all colon here, right?
Okay, but what is the intestine? Where's the intestine?
All its intestine. There's a small intestine, large intestine.
All right, so the colon is the intestine.
The large intestine.
The colon is the large intestine.
Right.
The small intestine
is the little squiggly stuff here.
Is called the what?
The small intestine. Well, there's the jejunum and the ileum.
Oh, jejunum. You're so jejunum. So
this though is the sigmoid is this S part.
Anyway,
here.
you go into the rectum.
Yeah.
It really, to me, looks like a piece of rigatoni. I mean, you're going into this tube.
Right.
And then that makes a hard right turn. Mm-hmm. Farther than 90 degrees, by the way. It looks like it doubles back a little. And then you're into the large intestine.
Well, then
you don't get into that.
The sigmoid colon.
That's the large intestine.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
this is how it relates.
With me.
Well, the rectum's large intestine, too.
Everything's large intestine?
Yeah, here's how it relates to the vagina here, see?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're putting it up here.
I see.
Vagina's got a little... Supposed to go.
Vagina's got a little... See,
little English here.
It's the difference, to me, between pulling into a garage...
No, that's the bladder.
Pulling into a train station. I mean, a train tunnel. The difference between the vagina
and the
rectum.
That's the bladder you keep pointing at.
Oh. Where's the vagina?
Between the bladder and the colon, right here.
Yeah, I'm pointing here, idiot.
You keep pointing here.
Okay, here's my point. You pull into the vagina, and it's like there's some space.
It's a fit. That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but there's space around you? Is there space? Mm-hmm. You don't run into any kind of room?
It's collapsed.
All right. Hey, Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. You're fine, baby.
Okay, another.
No, you can hurt yourself. You can't hurt yourself.
Take it easy.
Can I ask you something else?
Yeah.
When we have sex, he insists upon listening to you guys every night.
No way.
And it totally ruins my mood. He'll bust out laughing from something that Adam says or something like that, and it'll just I'll totally just like lose the mood, you know. Like I'll be like on top of him, you know. I'll be like, oh Kevin, oh, you know, and then it's just like, it's, you know, he just starts laughing, you know, because he's listening to you and he's not concentrating on
All
me.
right,
You know?
I want you to start yelling Drew's name out. All right.
Okay.
All right, that'll get him to change his
That'll
station
fix
quick.
him, yeah.
Curtis.
Hello? Hello?
Turn your radio down. Everybody that's on hold, turn your radio down.
Hello?
Curtis,
Yeah?
you're 13.
Yeah, I have religious problems. Like, I'm like, if I'm masturbating to like a porn or something, I'll get afraid. Because, you know, one of the commandments is that I shall not commit adultery. I was wondering what I should do.
What do you think adultery
Now,
is?
wait a minute.
I think it's bogus, too. But
Bogus.
I'm curious where he's going on the adultery path.
He doesn't know what that means.
I know.
Curtis, you know what adultery means?
What?
Oh, forget
Okay.
it.
Listen, those were his idiot friends in the background
yeah.
telling him what to do. Lindsay,
Yeah?
you're 15.
Yeah,
What's up?
I think I'm pretty, like, 90% sure that my dad is having an affair.
How come?
There's just like a whole bunch of different little things. Like about 5 years ago, we bought a cabin in the mountains, and he goes up there like all the time by himself. He freaks out. Like I have a brother, and whenever he asks if he wants to come, my dad like freaks out about it, and he says he goes up there to clean. He doesn't clean anything. And then like,
What do you mean it freaks out?
like he'll just like, no, I need to go up there. I need to spend some time by myself.
Hmm.
And then like, there's just a whole bunch of different little things where like, I was driving to school one day, and he was behind me, but he didn't know that I was driving with a friend, and I waved to him, but he didn't see me. And then I asked about him. He was going, like, the opposite way of his work, and I asked him the next day, and he lied to me about it. He's like, I went straight to work. I didn't do any of that. And he, like, when he leaves the house, he leaves his wedding ring at home.
How do you know he leaves his wedding ring at home?
Because he left it on the nightstand, and I took it, because I think it's funny, because he's kind of worried about it now.
Oh, he doesn't know where it is?
No, I've had it for like a month, and he hasn't been. He's weird about around my mom, and he walks around like with his hands in his pockets and stuff.
Oh, wait a minute. Your mom would know if his ring was off.
I've had it in my school bag for about.
I know, but that's because he thinks he lost it, you idiot.
But he didn't say anything, because he lost it once before, and he would ask us. He would say like, well, you know.
Yeah, but wouldn't your mom know that he leaves it on the nightstand as well?
It's like she has her. They sleep in the same room, but they have like. He has a different room where his clothes are, and she doesn't go back there because he takes up all the closet space, and so he has a different room where his clothes are.
So he says he's going to the cabin to clean?
Yeah.
Clean what?
Clean the cabin?
Yeah, and he says that, because he's a teacher, and he says that he needs to do his grades.
Doesn't
Right.
your mother sort of question what he's up to?
I don't, she's kind of like a really passive person where I don't know if, even if she did know, I don't know if she would really say anything.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Okay, well, listen. All this doesn't amount to a hill of beans. It really doesn't so far.
Well,
I mean, I understand.
Nothing specific, yeah.
No.
But then again, women's intuition.
well, it's not like there's just been a couple things. It's like there's a whole line of things that have been happening for like a year.
All right.
He's just up to something. You got at least you think he's up to something.
Wouldn't you feel bad if he was planning your surprise party, your sweet 16 party,
For a year.
year and a half?
Yeah.
Lord knows my dad worked on my sweet 16 for over a year.
Huh.
Yeah, well, and also, like, I was kind of worried. Like, I was looking through his stuff, and I found some
Lindsay.
medication.
Jesus Christ.
What's the medicine?
It was, it started with an A, and I wasn't sure. I looked up on the internet, and it was Zovirax. And he had,
Started
and
with
it
an
was,
A?
like, hidden in his stuff.
Started with an A?
But it's, like, it was Zovirax that typed in the name, in like, a medical drug.
Oh, acyclovir.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
what it was. And he, like, a whole...
It's a herpes medicine.
Yeah. And so, and I don't want to bring it up to him because I can't tell him that.
Hey, Lindsay. Hey, McGruff. How about you spend some time at school and studying and all that and just leave your dad alone?
Well, I'm working on it.
Yeah, what's in it for you? You're snooping around your dad's ass all day. You're looking up stuff on the internet.
Well, I'm not. It's not like controlling my life where
Well, you're putting a lot of time into it. Just leave the guy alone.
Well, it's obviously preoccupying you, and it's disturbing to you.
How's he treating your mom?
I don't think they have any kind of like sexual relationship.
All right. Well, listen. Maybe he's just sticking around for you.
Maybe they have an agreement.
Yeah, but he doesn't like me anyway. I don't think if that. I think if I was the only reason for him to.
Why? What does he do? What does he say about you?
Like, he told my mom that, like, we got in a fight at the King Soopers the other day, and he told, like, it was just a little argument, but he told my mom that I, like, freaked out and was screaming at him in the store, and so I have to start therapy tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Good.
But it's not, like, I understand therapy's good, but he said that it's because I have anger management problems.
Well, whatever. He cares about you. He's getting you therapy. That's not a bad thing.
Hey, Lindsay, has the guy ever molested you?
No.
Ever beat you?
No.
Is he making you pay for the therapy like Adam's dad did?
You're putting a roof over your head?
Yes.
All right, leave the guy alone.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Listen, kids, you're the kid. Leave Pops alone. Okay, maybe he's cheating. I don't know. Maybe he's not. It's not your business. It's not your job. What are you going to get, by the way, if the jig is up? Think that's going to bring him closer to you?
Or to bring the parents together?
Or bring the folks together? Or stabilize the environment? Leave the guy alone. Jesus Christ, Drew. I was scared to go in my dad's bedroom past the age of, like, 9. Weren't you?
For fear of?
Just, I'd open a drawer and there'd be a vibrator. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go in the house.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go in the bathroom if they were around. You know.
It's a good thing you lived in the garage.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
that's why you never wanted to use the facilities.
Could you imagine snooping through your dad's crap at 15?
No.
You didn't want to know what was in that closet, did you?
No.
Weird old pictures from the Navy or something. He's on top of some Bangkok hooker, giving a thumbs up. No way. That kind of stuff sticks with you. You'd still be in therapy for that. Nathan?
Yeah, hi, how are you?
You're 25. What's up?
Okay, I have I'm going out with a girl. I'm religious Jew, so I have to give you that introduction. I'm going out with a girl a couple times. You know, I've been out with her 5 times. And
religious Jew?
Yeah.
Okay.
And no, so we don't have any premarital sex or anything like that. It's all, you know, we try to do it, you know, in a very without that.
We know Rabbi Shmuley. He's taught us all about it. We know Rabbi Shmuley has taught us all about it.
Oh yeah. Okay, fine. So so I've been out with her 5 times, and you know, we're getting to, you know, get to know each other. She likes me a lot for all the, you know, for what you know so far, but she's not attracted to me, and she really wants to further the relationship, and she wants to know how to further it.
How to get over the looks thing?
Wait a minute. How do you know she's not attracted to you?
I mean, I pretty much pulled it out of her. Like, she wouldn't say it upright. She wouldn't say outright. She said something was bothering her.
Is she of the same?
Hold on, let her finish. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
She said that something was bothering her, and she wouldn't tell me. She didn't want to tell me what it was because it's something, you know, she didn't want to say straight up, you know, I'm not attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
So like after a while, I just like said, basically, you have a problem with the idea of waking up to me in the morning. So she said, yeah, I guess that's the way to put it. So she wouldn't tell me specifically what it was. Like, you know, she said it's not that she's looking for a specific look or anything. She's usually like a passionate person, and she just
is this the first woman you've dated?
No, I mean, I've dated many girls.
Okay, and you understand that sometimes things click and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I understand that. I totally do. I'm cool with walking away from this, but she wants to see if there's any possible way to make it happen.
Are you of the same sort of religious, cultural persuasion?
Yeah, totally.
Is that what she's into in trying to move things along, you think?
I mean, she in every way we're the same. Like, we have the same ideas, same way we want to, you know, raise our family and everything. But she just not. That's the only thing that's stopping her.
Well, here's the great news. You're the male.
Yeah, you can be ugly.
And women can be changed.
They can learn to love you.
Right.
Right.
That's the great news.
Right. So how do you tell that? I mean, how do I effectively get that point across?
I don't think you got to worry about any point.
Well,
it sounds like
hold on.
Focus on sharing those things that you mentioned already that you have in common.
Let's see if we can work the look for a second. Let's get into that. You got that real nappy hair you part to the side?
Yeah. I mean, I have
shocking
hair and I part to the side. Yeah.
Okay. Can we get him a makeover?
Yes. I can make you over.
Well, but
you can keep your Jewish faith, but it's important to look like the goyim if you want to get laid.
I got you, but no, I have to keep it for her this way. Also, she's not going to go with that.
Well, wait a minute. Apparently, she ain't too into it.
Well, It's very specific. You know, some.
All right, Nick, hold on. Let's work on the look.
Nathan.
Nathan, do you have a beard?
No.
No. So you shave?
Yeah, I shave.
Okay. And do you have the payos?
No.
You don't have as long curly sideburns?
No, none of that.
Okay. Now, can you take your hair and not part it to the side? How about you cut it a little
What do you mean by parting to the side? I look regular, I got...
Listen,
He means don't try to straighten it out. Just cut it short.
Just cut it short.
Oh, yeah. So, totally, yeah.
Is it parted to the side or not?
I mean...
Yes.
I comb my hair. I don't know...
Lose that side part.
Just get it cut all the way down.
Just cut it short.
Okay, fine.
Okay. All right. Now, how about the grooming? Nasal hair?
No nasal hair.
Ear hair?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Ear hair?
What do you mean by my hair?
Ear's the thing you're not hearing me through right now?
He's too young for that.
How about weight? How's your weight doing?
I'm 5'10", 170 pounds. I think,
You work out?
I don't work out right now, but yeah, I mean...
Theoretically? You're in decent shape?
Yeah.
What is the problem she has then?
I know she wouldn't tell me, so she just didn't feel comfortable telling me exactly.
All right.
Well, something just wasn't clicking.
Hey, Nathan?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's going on. You're beside the part on the side of the hair. You're a talker. Chicks don't like guys who talk too much. Believe me, I know.
With energy.
Yes.
Energy.
What's the matter?
Yeah.
You like me, right? I get a feeling something's up. What's going on?
Yeah.
You don't like me? Tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what you're thinking. Penny for your thoughts.
Yeah.
Just relax, everybody. Listen, when a woman feels like you're selling yourself like you're some sort of timeshare salesman, it ain't going to work. They just shut down.
They run.
They feel you pushing too hard. They get suspicious. If you're a quiet guy, they're like, what's going on with this guy?
Hey, Adam, it's time for your cat talk. And women.
Yeah, that's a sexual.
But it's also behavioral. I mean, relating, too.
Okay. Here's the deal, then. Treat a woman like a cat. Now, here's what I mean. Not like a dog. You see a dog, what do? You jump on it?
Yeah.
Here's what I do. Here's
Run up,
my
grab
move.
it.
I run up, I grab it. I grab its two opposite paws, and I yank and flip it on its back. Then I put my head in its belly. Ugh! Rub it all around. Grab its paws and do that pedaling action with it while it's on its back.
Grab his ears.
Yep.
Pull him back up.
Yank those
Smack
ears
him on
straight out like the flying nun.
The hind hocks a little bit. Smack him around there.
Smack around. Then I grab that scruff.
Yeah.
I grab that scruff on the back of the neck, especially if it's like a big black lab, and I just start dragging it around the floor. Now, you do that to a chick, she freaks out. Here's what you got to do.
Do that. Just come at them like you're going to do that. They're gone.
You treat them like a cat. You want to pet a cat? You can't go running after it. Cat's gone. Cat is long gone. You sit down, you cross your legs, and you sit there, and you just drop your hand down, and you do that little...
And then you ignore.
And the cat comes walking by. But even if it comes sniffing around, even if it comes... First, it'll just look at you. Cat'll just look at you.
Look away.
And look away, then just look at you a little more. Then it'll start walking. Even when it gets within arm's reach, you can't pounce. It'll just take right off, right under the sofa.
You can't even reach.
Can't even reach. Just hang that hand down. Let the cat know you're there, but you can't go pawing for it. That's why cats freak out when 4-year-old kids come running in the room. I have my little nephews running around my dad's house. 2 cats in the other room on top of the cabinet. They'll not even get down for the 3 hours those kids are at the house. They can't. Cats hate kids for that same reason. They don't want to be pounced with. They don't want to be screwed with. They don't want to be rubbed on. Just hang that hand down, and eventually the cat will come up to you. And when it does, you just put a little pressure. Cat leans, you lean just a little bit. Little even strokes. Nothing desperate, nothing quick. Freaks them out. That's how you got to treat women. Oh, boy. I wish I knew me in high school. Nicole?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm from Colorado.
All right.
Well, I called because my boyfriend and I have been thinking about bringing a girl into our relationship, but I don't know how to spring it on him.
Wait a minute. Your boyfriend and you, or he's been hammering you to get that done, and now you're...
it's me. It's me.
Are you a lesbian?
I'm bi.
Mm-hmm. What do you need him for?
I love him.
Have you been with a woman before?
Yeah, but without him, and I want him to be involved.
I see, because you love him?
Huh?
This is going to freak you out.
Because you love him?
Yeah, I want him to be involved in what I do because, I don't know, we can check out chicks together and everything, but I want him to be involved. I don't want to leave him out of me being with girls anymore.
How old is he?
He is 19.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Huh? I'm all right.
You all right? Where's your dad?
My dad, he lives in my hometown.
Which is?
In Nebraska.
What are you doing in Colorado?
I moved here.
With your mom?
No, but by myself. I live with my roommate.
You're 16.
Uh-huh.
How?
I've been moved out for about a year.
15 you moved out. Why?
Oh, just because my parents and I didn't get along.
Yeah, I thought you said your dad was fine.
Huh?
I thought you said your dad...
They're fine. It's not like we hate each other. We're just, we're not like best friends or anything.
Well, teenagers leave home when they're being abused in the home.
No, it wasn't like that at all. We just, I don't know, we led totally different lives.
What's going on in the background there, Nicole?
Those are my friends.
Oh,
and my
okay.
roommate. My roommate and his boyfriend.
All right. Can you tell him to shut up?
Yeah, shut up, guys.
Yeah, Nicole, you're in. First of all, you're in massive denial about what's going on with your parents. These are your parents; they're not your buddies. They're not people you happen to live with. You didn't quite get along with, didn't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
Something awful was going on in your relationship with your parents.
No.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be awful.
Hey, for one thing, she takes off. The parents say, "Hey, we're not quite seeing eye to eye here. Enjoy."
Yeah, I know.
You're 15.
There's more than meets the eye.
It's awful. I mean, really seriously disturbed relationship with your parents.
All right.
I don't know. It was like I don't know. We never spoke to each other. We never were able to have like parent-child conversations.
Are your parents
it was
on
more like roommates?
Your parents on drugs? Are they?
Excuse me?
Your parents smoking a lot of pot? Or are they drunk all the time?
They did for a while, but it really wasn't any of my business. And
yeah, but Nicole, it is your business. They owe you a parent. That's what they owe you.
Yeah.
And they haven't given that to you, and it's screwing your compass up. And you're running around the country, screwing around with people you don't know whether you like or love or what you're involved with. You don't know your boundaries. You parents have let you down big time, big time.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
All right, but back to the threesome. I give it my blessing.
Excuse me?
Nicole?
Yeah?
Here's your main emphasis. Don't get pregnant.
Okay.
Are you using birth control?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on the shot.
Good. You don't have to worry about how to spring this on your boyfriend. He'll be happy to see this chick.
Yeah,
Are you sure? I don't want him to be freaked out by it.
If he's freaked out, that should sort of be an acid test for whether or not she continue to be his boyfriend.
Yeah, but aren't you looking to sabotage this relationship anyway?
No.
No, she doesn't know what she's doing.
Okay.
The compass is going all over the place.
Okay, and Nicole, don't get pregnant.
Okay.
Do whatever you want. Don't get pregnant.
Okay.
And if you want to spring this on him, spring it on him. But understand, it could destabilize the relationship and possibly jeopardize it.
Okay.
So you run that risk.
Okay.
And if you're really in love with him, you may not want to risk that.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, thanks.
And take care of yourself.
Good luck.
All right. What do you do with that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a mess.
Left at 15 to go to a different state.
Yeah, because we weren't getting along. My parents and I weren't getting along.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
All right. When we come back, we'll speak to Mike. Mike is 21. Lied to doctor about getting Viagra.
Interesting.
Failed to tell him about his coke problem.
All
right. We'll sort that out after this. Hey. Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's my good buddy over there, Dr. Drew. Nelly Furtado in here tomorrow night. Furtado sounds like some sort of potato-based dish.
Or it sounds like egg, like an egg.
No, that's huevo.
That's frittata.
Yeah, but frittata is a potato, like frite.
Frittata's an egg, maybe egg and potato.
Are you speaking French or Spanish?
Probably French.
I'm speaking Spanish, brother.
All right, dude.
Furtado. Sounds Mexican to me. Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys will be in here. We got to ask her what her name is tomorrow night. Being here on Wednesday night.
Frittata's like a quiche without the crust.
I think a frittata, I thought it had the potato involved with that frittata. That was like a potato pancake.
Look that up on the web, Anderson, will you, please?
Yeah. Done and done. All right. Here we go. Maybe I'm thinking of frittata.
Yeah.
Frittata.
That's what I said.
Yeah, frite.
All right.
Huevos is egg. Fritas, potatoes, like Fritos.
Like pommes frites. Okay. Mike.
Mike?
Yeah?
You're 21. What's up?
Well, I'll give you the quick story. I used to have a bit of a coke problem,
Mm-hmm.
and it caused me to be impotent. Not completely so, but just my erections weren't as hard.
While you were using?
I don't know. Why does anyone? I have no idea.
No, while you were using.
Oh, while I was.
So when you got off the cocaine, that problem wasn't present anymore.
Well, it was slightly, but it was recently I got off the problem.
Let me ask again.
Okay.
When you were using cocaine, you had trouble getting full erection.
Yes.
You got off the cocaine, that should go away.
Okay, it hasn't completely, but it's been a couple of weeks.
All right, so you're really not even off cocaine yet.
Well, a couple weeks.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm trying to. My penis is more important to me than the pleasure of coke.
How are you taking any other medications right now?
Well, I recently lied to my doctor because of the problem, because I have a girl I'm seeing, to get Viagra. And I've been using that to get erections.
How's that working for you?
Fine.
All right.
My major question is, I know that some drugs like that, some prescription medications, have a tendency to, once you start using them, you need them to get the same effect naturally.
Yeah, we don't know if that's one of the long-term effects of Viagra.
Okay, because that was my question. If
We don't. But are you on anything else right now?
No.
Nothing.
Nope.
How's the coke doing?
How's what?
How's the coke going?
I haven't. Since I found the problem, I haven't.
What are you doing? Smoking pot or drinking?
Nope.
Nothing.
Well, I'm 21, so I occasionally drink.
Yeah, you got to get in a program. Your relapse on cocaine is 100%. Okay, 100%.
Isn't it more like 110%?
110%, but 110% chance your penis is going to get worse.
Oh, wait a minute. How much? He doesn't sound like he was doing that much blow. Were you doing a lot of blow?
Not really.
Wait, enough to get erectile dysfunction?
How much blow were you doing?
I guess it would be an 8-ball a week.
That's plenty.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Were you smoking it or snorting it?
Snorting.
And some smoking, huh?
No, never smoked it.
True.
Right.
You can't believe the guy?
I have a smoke. I don't like the smoke deal. Just not.
You tried it. Okay.
All right. Well, okay, so he tried it. All right, Mike. You better stay with the coke.
You better go with the program or your penis is going to get worse. Because you're going to start using other things, either alcohol or pot or something.
This guy can't do a little blow.
8-ball a week.
Yeah, that's what's that, 3.5 grams? About a half gram a day. No biggie. Half gram, a little tootski. A little wake me up in the morning, a little something in the afternoon. I'll tell you, I should get back into coke. That should be my thing.
Yeah, that would make my life complete.
Get me into coke?
Oh yeah. Then you would be truly a pleasure to deal with.
I hear about how cheap it is now, you know?
Yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah.
You're 14.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, I'm really worried about my sister because she is anorexic, supposedly, and that she stopped eating and she's really skinny.
Why do you say supposedly anorexic?
Because she stopped eating for a week, but then every now and then she'll have like a steak for dinner or like a really big dinner.
Yeah, she'll vomit that.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't vomit it. She stopped eating for a week, and she started passing out of class.
Well, why do you call that supposedly anorectic?
Well, because every couple days she'll have a big meal and a dinner, and
that's typical of anorexia.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's not throwing up.
It doesn't matter. No, anorexics don't. They don't just eat nothing. Period.
Yeah, no, they eat something and throw it up.
No, that's anorectic bulimics.
Yeah, well, same thing.
All right, yeah, and
so it sounds like has a very, very serious condition.
And she's really skinny, and I keep on telling her that, like, she's really skinny, she's fine how she is and stuff, and she's just worried, and she's like really stressed at school, and I mean, she used to smoke pot like maybe once a month or something, and whenever she did, she got the munchies, and so she stopped doing that.
How old is she?
She's 16.
Is she in treatment?
No.
Does anybody know about this?
Yeah, her mom, but her mom's like really flaky.
Her mom, and it's your sister?
My stepsister.
Stepsister.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get her some treatment. You really do. This is 20% of people with these kinds of problems die.
You got a crush on her?
No.
1 out of 5 die.
Well, I don't know. Sounds like it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I keep on telling her, and my mom...
It's not up to you to treat. It's not up to you to change because you can't. You can't do it. It requires a team of people several years to be able to help her. So don't expect to make any change, but you can really put your foot down about her getting and participating in some form of treatment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got to do it. And don't obsess. You know what I mean?
Enjoy.
Well, I understand. We've had a few calls tonight. People really looking out for family members. I appreciate that on one level. On the other thing, you can't obsess too much about it.
Well, their expectation is that they're rational. I tell her she looks fine and she doesn't listen to me. Why doesn't she listen to me? If I tell her more, she'll probably listen to me eventually. I'll convince her.
Kid's 14. What do you
that's
want?
the point. It's not a 14-year-old is not equipped to manage
No,
this.
you need a 15-year-old. Jill,
Yes.
you're 18.
Yeah.
What's up?
Every time, no, not every time, but most of the time when me and my boyfriend have sex, when I'm about to orgasm, it gets to the point where I get cramps in my hips and in my pelvic area, and to the point it hurts so bad that I have to stop.
Have you ever had an orgasm?
Huh?
Have you ever had an orgasm?
Oh, yeah.
And when did this all start with the cramping?
It actually started with a prior boyfriend.
And have you had a pelvic exam since then?
Yeah, I have my annual every year, and I had my annual in August.
And everything was fine?
Yeah.
And you told the doctor about this problem?
No.
Oh, I don't know why people don't tell, though.
Actually, I'm trying to think if that was before this happened.
All right, so you got to get back in there and let them look at what's going on, and you've got to describe the symptoms so they can do their exam, looking for things that cause this kind of thing.
What are they looking for?
Probably just simple stuff like endometriosis, ovarian cysts.
Why near orgasm?
Tipped uterus sometimes.
Could it have something to do with birth control?
I've never heard of that. Which one are you on?
Because I'm on Loveline, the pill.
It's just interesting that it would be associated with you being on the pill. That's when it started?
Yeah, I don't know, because I've been on it for about a year. This is actually the second brand that I've been on, because the first one, after about 7 months, I started getting sick off of it, and now this one, I'm kind of getting the nauseous feeling again.
Oh, no.
So,
speaking of the nauseous feeling, Jill, I just let a big one go in the studio.
I'm not pregnant.
Come on, Drew, get back here. Jill?
Yes.
I've chased Drew away from the microphone.
I need the extension cord.
Oh, God.
Anderson, I need the extension to get out and sit in the hall.
No, you do not.
I do, sir.
How dare you? How dare you, sir?
I'm not coming near that table.
Dare you abandon one of our callers?
Oh, my God.
One of our very
Drew?
precious callers.
You're more than welcome to come in here, use this mic. I'm not going anywhere near.
All right. You want to take a break? Drew, get back in here and help the kids. He's holding his breath. Get back in and speak to Jill. Don't pull the cord out.
So, Jill, you got to get this checked out. I really don't know what this is. It sounds... Yeah. It's not... Describe the pain again to me.
Oh, come on. We're not going to start over.
I get a cramp in my leg. It's like
your
my
leg.
upper leg. And it only
happens during intercourse?
Well, it used to happen with my previous boyfriend. Sometimes, we would have oral sex, and occasionally it would happen, but not really.
Do you masturbate, too?
Sex. Excuse me?
Do you masturbate?
No.
Are you on any of the medications?
No, not like anything else.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing else. No antidepressant or anything like that?
No.
Well, you get checked out. Maybe it's just a muscle spasm. Maybe you've sort of retrained. Sometimes you train yourself into a certain...
Lord knows, if I had a nickel for every calf cramp I've got, while having at myself, I'd be a rich man right now. All right, let's say hi to Dale, then we'll go to break. Dale?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
You're 20?
Yeah.
What's up?
I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having a threesome with my girlfriend and her best friend for the past 3 or 4 months, and now they're both pregnant. And their suggestion is that we live together and raise the children. Is this possible?
Hold on a second, Dale. I appreciate a guy named Dale. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You don't run into enough guys named Dale anymore. That's a good name for a guy, Dale. You don't run into any young guys named Dale.
No, not so much, no.
Yeah, I like this Dale. He's got a threesome. Everyone's pregnant. All right, we're going to take ourselves a break. We'll get back with Dale and this potent sack after this. Hey, that's my favorite riff. And that band, Newfound Glory, is going to be on this show next week. I believe. Or is it the week after? No, it's next
March 22nd.
week from Thursday.
March 22nd.
All right, phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. When we left off, we're speaking of Dale. Dale has been having a threesome, an ongoing threesome, with his girlfriend and her best friend, and now they're both pregnant?
They just want to live together happily ever after. Yeah.
Dale?
Yes.
So they're both pregnant.
Correct.
And do you figure it's from you?
It is.
Even with the best friend, huh?
Right.
What do you...
Good times.
Good times. You've, how far apart are they?
About 2 weeks, I think.
You haven't been using any protection, huh?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
that is what they call paying the fiddler. Do you know what I mean? He's having a pretty good time for a while there. And what did you figure would happen when you're banging two chicks simultaneously with no protection? How long you figure that's going to go on?
Well, to tell you the truth, I've been having sex since I was 16 without a condom, really.
Right.
Yeah, that's the point. So how long do you think that's going to go on?
Well,
I guess it went on for
4 years.
4 years.
All right. And they both want to keep the children?
Yeah, that's another thing we try to get into. I mean, at least adoption at the most, but neither want to. So
Are they both confirmed pregnant? I mean,
yeah.
This is not something they're pulling on you?
No. And now they both want like a father figure in both of their children's lives.
How dare they? How dare they?
And they figure this might be the
temerity.
But what I'm trying to say is, after a while, it's not going to work.
Hey, you're going to be paying for them either way.
After a while, after 4 months, it ain't going to be working.
I mean, they don't want to have a threesome anymore once we're all together. So
You're no kidding. Now they got what they wanted.
How does that work, too? Like, the best friend starts dating a new guy, and, oh, man.
What a mess.
Dale, you're going to have to wage a campaign for adoption, abortion, RU486, or you're going to have to grow a mustache and move to Spain.
Yeah, I've been trying to. I mean, the abortion's way out of the question for both of them, but I was trying to get them to, some type of adoption at least.
Just for a laugh, why is it out of the question?
I have no idea. Both of them together. That's right.
Now, who could Dale enlist? Do you know what I mean?
To help convince them?
Yeah.
Well, you can't convince anybody. You can just offer them resources to help them make a choice. And I think adoption for them would be terrific.
But what if they sat down with somebody and explained, listen, with a fourth party that was a little older, a little wiser, had some training, and looked at them and said, look, you think this guy's going to live with you two and the kids, and this is going to be some kind of stable environment? This ain't going to work. I mean, maybe he needs to enlist somebody.
Yeah, any family counseling, that sort of thing.
What if he went down to Planned Parenthood, went to talk to a counselor without them, and said, hey, here's my situation?
There you go.
Okay, you think that's a plan?
Where, Planned Parenthood?
What? Yeah, I think you should go down there, ask to speak to a counselor, tell them what's going on, and see if you guys couldn't put together a little plan.
I'm going to give you two family planning phone numbers, okay?
All right, hold on. Let me get a pen.
Yeah. And then, Lauren, I want you to call this guy back in 2 weeks and see what comes of this. This is a callback call. Hey, Dale?
All right, hold on.
We're going to check back with you in about 2 weeks and see what comes of all this, okay?
No problem.
All right, it's 1-800. Both these are 800 numbers.
All right.
230-PLAN.
230-P... What?
PLAN.
E-N.
No.
A-N.
Oh, boy.
As in plan?
Like
plan. All right, go ahead.
230-PLAN, like Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, all right.
And the other is 942-1054.
054. And what's that to?
That's another family planning organization. And just see if we get somewhere with this, and we're going to call you back in a couple weeks and see where we are.
And if I can't come to a compromise, I mean...
We're just going to see how much progress you made in this whole regard. And maybe we call you back, have one or two of these women available for us to talk to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk them into it. All right, Dale.
All right.
Good luck.
Well, then listen.
Cover your penis from now on.
Listen, everybody, this one episode or this couple of episodes could have changed poor Dale's life and these kids' lives and these women's lives for the rest of their lives. I mean, think about this now. Dale's 20. He could be financially responsible for 2 children and 2 women to some degree. I mean, he's just screwed. He is screwed, glued, and tattooed, as we used to say in the construction field. But that's what happens,
He's been
everybody.
having sex without a condom for years.
Tracy?
Yes?
You're 28.
Yes.
What's up?
I have read articles. First of all, I just want to say that you guys are both fantastic and you do a great service for the community.
Thank you.
But this is probably really a question more for Dr. Drew. I've read an article that you can skip the sugar pills.
Yeah, you can take your birth control pill continuously so you never have a period.
Right. Is that safe to do?
Well, it's being evaluated. There are many doctors that think it is safe. I have a certain amount of discomfort with it, but mostly it just doesn't make rational sense to me that you can have the whole issue with uterine problems is unopposed estrogens. And all of these birth control pills have progesterone, so you shouldn't have that problem. However, so much of what we do in terms of supplementing hormones, we still sort of allow for some sloughing of the uterine lining in those people that are still cycling. So, it's probably going to be fine.
Okay.
Certainly, if you need to not have a period for a period of time because of a wedding or a trip or something, it's a very reasonable thing to do.
Right.
Well, let me get this straight, Drew. The birth control packet, does it have the same amount for every month?
No. Well, it's either 21 or 28 day. And yes, it has the same amount otherwise. 28 days, 7 of the days are sugar pills.
Oh, 7?
Yeah.
On the 21 day, or the
On
28
the 28
day?
yeah.
And what's the 21 day?
21 day, you just have a week where you don't take anything.
But it's still 21 birth control pills?
Yes.
So it's based on February?
It's just based on 28-day cycle.
Okay. And you take that sugar pill, and that's when your period comes in?
In certain of the monophasic pills, yes.
And the triphasic pills?
It's a little different.
Do they have biphasic? You don't hear about those. Not very popular, those biphasic.
Now, I'm on the triphasic, so what is that?
You can still do it.
Okay.
So if you just keep with the pill, theoretically your period won't come around.
Right.
Interesting. All right, Tracy.
All right. Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, good times.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Actually, with the triphasics, might be a little more difficult to do, but...
What percentage of women do you think actually eat those sugar pills?
A lot.
And are they actually sugar?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, if you're just going to make a pill that someone swallows, why take needless calories in?
They're NutraSweet pills, maybe.
They just make a little thing of flour or
I don't know what they're
pixie dust or something?
It's still sugar, basically.
Joe?
Hello.
You're 21.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is Matt. Joe. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm Matt. Joe. Okay.
All right, man. What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, actually, are you guys still on TV or something?
What do you want?
Okay. Okay. Well, all I wanted to ask basically was, who made the comment about the cat? Because that was a really good comment. I mean, that's like so key, I guess.
That's true. That's true.
That was true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really good comment. And also,
You're about to get hung up on. What's the question? What's the question? What is the question?
Oh, I was gonna say it's not really a question. I'm just saying, like, since you had put it that way about the cat and everything like that.
You think a question was coming? It's not really a question?
That was bizarre.
Why?
Why did he call? I mean, while he was on hold, he's commenting on things we had discussed.
Right. Do you want to get back to him and ask him what his question was?
Give him one chance.
Joe?
What's up, guys?
Do you have a question?
Yeah, that was mean. Come on, man. You don't have to do that.
Just give me the question.
All I was going to say was, ever since I was falsely accused of sexual harassment.
Where?
And, well, it's none of your business, but I'm just saying.
All righty.
You think he was falsely accused?
I don't care.
No, but I mean...
No. I believe every word of it, but the point is what do you think we're going to do? I got a big button here, everybody. I just hit it. You give me a hard time, I hit it. I wish I had one in life. I sure as hell wish I had one the other 22 hours of the day, but I'm not going to squander the one I have 2 hours out of the day. I'm supposed to sit here and take your crap? Please. All right. We're going to take ourselves a little break. When we come back, Drew, who are we speaking to? Nicole. Nicole is 15. She is suicidal. She cuts on herself. She doesn't know where to turn. She's crying on the phone. Nicole?
Hello?
Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying anymore.
Okay. Well, maintain, baby.
All right.
I'm going to take a little break,
Okay.
and then we're going to get back, and we'll solve all your problems, all right?
All right.
All right, take care. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with Nicole after this. Hey, Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is the Always Right Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. We're arguing earlier in the evening because Nellie Furtado is going to be in here tomorrow night. We're talking about frittata. And Drew, definition of frittata?
An open-faced omelet.
Drew said egg. I said potato. Drew was right.
Shocking.
I stand corrected. Tell you, Drew knows his French cuisine. I'll tell you that right now. He knows his French. Yes, he does. Nicole?
Hi.
You're 15.
Yeah.
Are you suicidal?
Yeah.
Really, or
are you depressed?
Oh, I cut myself.
Well, the cutting, though, often is not an attempt to harm yourself.
Yeah, but it's getting there.
Are you in treatment?
No.
Have you tried to kill yourself?
I did it with pills once, but I woke up, next day.
And no one has ever put you in any kind of treatment?
No.
What kind of pills?
What?
What kind of pills?
Like Tylenol PMs.
Whoa, when was this?
That was a year ago.
How many did you take?
I don't even remember. It was about half the bottle.
Oh, my God. You were lucky to have survived that.
Why? Because of the liver?
The Tylenol? Oh, my God.
Screws with your liver?
Big time.
Is that how you kill yourself, by the way, with Tylenol?
Mm-hmm. And it is a wretched death. Miserable.
Your liver shuts down?
Oh, yeah.
Takes a while to die?
Takes about 3 to 5 days to shut down, and then you go through the misery of,
oh, well, that's bad.
Swelling up like a balloon, and it's a mess.
Okay. So, what's up with your parents, Nicole?
Well, my parents are divorced, but my mother, she just does not care. She's a pothead, and my father, I haven't seen him in about a year.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cokehead and an alcoholic.
And why do you want to kill yourself? Or why are you so depressed?
I don't know.
Do you have any friends?
Yeah. I have just a couple, good ones, and I think that's the only reason why I didn't, really kill myself yet.
Are you going to school?
I haven't been to school since December.
How come?
I don't know. I don't feel like waking up.
I see.
Isn't somebody capturing you and, I don't mean capturing in the sense of containing, I would sort of getting you into a system where you can get some help?
No.
So does the school phone your house or anything like that?
No, they don't care. Their attitude is do what you want, screw up your life. You walk right out the front doors, they say bye.
Was this a special kind of school of some type?
No, it's public.
Yeah. They don't have the time and resources to chase down everyone who's not showing up, Drew.
New York City public schools are the worst schools.
Yeah. I don't know. LA Unified could give them a run for their money.
Oh, yeah, they could.
My buddy Ray missed 162 days out of the semester senior year and still graduated. Yeah.
So at least in New York, the dignity of not passing you.
He's very proud of that, by the way. Still wearing it like a badge of honor. So, mom's a pothead.
Mm-hmm.
Does she work?
Yeah.
What does she do?
She's a nurse's aide at a nursing home.
So she gets up and goes to work?
Yeah.
And you just stay home and sleep?
Yeah.
And you just stay home every day?
Yeah.
What the hell?
All right, so you're depressed. So how do we get Nicole some help? And speaking of some depression, Drew, I got some gas here.
That's an anxiety disorder right now, so I've got from
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here it comes.
How come you're not sharing those with the world?
I'm just farting on you tonight,
no
Drew.
kidding.
Yeah.
Nicole,
Yeah.
you need to get some help, right?
I told my mom that I wanted to see a shrink, and she keeps saying that she's going to try to get me help or something, but she really, she doesn't care. Her attitude is basically she's laughing because I'm more crazier than she is.
Oh, that's nice. Make her feel good. But that's not the point. It's not whether she wants to get you treatment or how she feels about this. We got to get you to treatment. You deserve care that's appropriate for you, right?
Yeah.
So can you get to? Is there a county hospital nearby? Do you have insurance?
Yeah.
Do you have a family doctor?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, she's a nurse's aide. And
All
stuff,
right,
so-
make an appointment with that family
and
doctor.
go and get hooked into the system. Get some help. You don't have to suffer like this. You may start feeling like going back to school again, even if your depression's properly treated.
Well, let's not overdo it. Nicole,
Yeah.
talk to your doctor.
Please. There's medication for this to get you sort of out of the deep hole you're in.
And listen, you know when you watch all those celebrity profiles and those behind the musics and all those rich, successful people, each person they talk to always talks about at one point or another wanting to give up, wanting to commit suicide, being this close, attempting suicide. It's good that they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty to live for. It's a bad phase that you can't see out of.
You had a bad phase. I had a bad phase.
Yeah, well, mine was short, though. Mine only went from maybe 15 to 29.
No, from 9 to 26.
All right, just a couple of years in there, right? But you're glad you didn't kill yourself now, right?
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it, but you're glad, right?
I'm glad that you didn't. I don't know.
Desiree,
Yeah.
you're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I don't understand why whenever I'm in a relationship, I'm scared to commit all the way, but I'm more than willingly to give up sex.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why.
Is it that you can't say no to sex, or that you're actually seeking it?
I don't know. I can say no. I mean, I'm good at saying no to a lot of things besides sex.
But to sex, can you not say no?
Mm-hmm.
You can't say no.
I can't say no to sex.
Okay.
No to saying no about sex, or yes to saying no about sex?
I can't say no about sex.
Just say yes to no.
Yes,
Okay.
no.
Desiree, were you victimized at some point growing up?
Yeah, I was molested a lot when I was a little kid.
Who did that?
It was my grandpa and my great-grandmother.
Oh, and your grandmother?
Great-grandmother.
What did she do to you?
She like made me lay on top of her, and she was like naked. Because when I was 3, my parents were divorced, and my great-grandmother was taking care of me because I was living with my father, and she got naked and made me lay on top of her, and she used to feel me in different ways, and it was just.
But she wasn't at all connected. She wasn't connected to your grandfather.
It was his mother.
Oh, the apple.
She wasn't all there mentally.
Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, does it?
How old was this woman?
She's dead now.
How old was she then?
She was like in her 60s or 70s.
That's...
Because she wasn't mentally there all the way, because she tried to get me to kill myself when I was 5.
Why?
Well, most great-grandmothers will ask that their grandchildren...
I don't know. She used to tell me I had snakes in my stomach, and I tried to commit suicide, and I've been in and out of mental institutions since I was 5.
All right, well, it's the victimization that set this all up.
And then 2 months ago, I tried to commit suicide, December and in February.
How'd you do that?
I overdosed twice.
Were you successful?
No.
No.
They made me drink charcoal the first time, and the second time they shoved a tube down my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you made a pretty good effort.
Yeah.
Do you have a man in your life now?
Yeah.
But imagine who these guys are.
Yeah, boy. How's the current boyfriend?
He's nice. I mean, he scared me the first time I met him.
Why?
Because he was drinking a lot.
Baby. Are you working?
No, not currently. I lost my job because I just got out of a hospital.
Are you going to school?
No, I had to drop out. I missed too many days.
Can you find a new job?
I'm trying to, but I'm getting ready to move to North Carolina with my boyfriend.
Why is that?
He wants me to come live with him, and it's out of where I'm at. And
why is he moving?
He lives there, and he's got a better job down there, and
okay.
There's no jobs around here.
Do you trust this guy?
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, so you got to get some help too, Desiree.
Well, she's getting it. She's in treatment.
And you know, here's the deal. You've been effed with beyond belief growing up, and that's what's causing all of this.
Of course.
Right.
But you can work through it. You can do your counseling, and you can get your stuff straight.
My counselor's kind of stirring up a bunch of stuff between my family.
Why?
When I was scared of him the first time, he was staying. My mom had only known him 3 days, and I had only known him 3 days. And my mom let him move in because he was running out of money and stuff. And I got scared. Cause,
your counselor?
Yeah, and I told my counselor what he had done to me, because having sex and he put his hands around my throat and it scared me.
Oof.
And
Boyfriend.
yeah,
This is boyfriend,
yeah.
not counselor.
No,
She's
not
telling this to the counselor.
I see.
And I told this to the counselor, and then she called my mom, and she told my mom that he needed to get out.
Well, that's a good counselor.
It's absolutely.
So I don't know.
Listen, your counselor's looking out for you.
Yeah,
Can you trust your counselor and not your boyfriend?
I don't know. I've had a hard time trusting counselors all my life.
Yeah, but
you see how you pick abusers, you pick victimizers to trust,
Right.
rather than the people you actually should trust.
Right.
Your counselor's not trying to strangle you in your sleep.
Right.
She has a responsibility.
I mean, not unless you don't pay.
Right.
Can you not move away to North Carolina?
Sounds like a bad idea.
I'll try.
In the few minutes we've talked to you, we've decided. We don't know you, never met you. We can see it's a bad idea.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't go to the corner with this guy, much less a different state.
Right. And I've got another question.
Oh, boy.
If you're on Depakote, see, I'm on Depakote and Effexor.
Yeah.
And can your Depakote, like, since I'm taking Depakote and I took 2 pregnancy tests because I think I might be pregnant. Can that affect the pregnancy results?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, because I know my Depakote says if I'm pregnant or planning on
You
becoming
got to stop it.
I got to stop it.
But that doesn't mean it affects the test.
Desiree, you got to get an abortion if you're pregnant.
I don't want an abortion.
Well,
I don't believe in them.
these medicines are not good for the fetus.
Right.
Yeah, you got to get an abortion.
Right.
You cannot raise this child. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
You're in no condition for that. You got to take care of yourself right now.
All right.
All right. Do that. Stay with your counselor. Don't go to North Carolina. I would warn anyone against going to North Carolina anyway. I don't care who you're going with.
Right.
I don't care if Donald Trump wants to fly out in his private jet. Don't go there. Right, Drew?
Fair enough.
Okay. Oh, boy. Randy?
Yeah, hello.
Randy, you're 13.
Mm-hmm.
Randy, the girl?
Yeah.
What's up, Randy?
Well, I mean, I'm 5'8", really tall.
Mm-hmm.
And I only weigh like 97 pounds to 100. My weight kind of varies.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm always, like, constantly being harassed about my weight. Like, not, like, physically or anything. But people are always bugging me about it, asking me about it.
Yeah.
You know, I've even had teachers confront me, and it really is starting to piss me off. Because, I mean, I'm not anorexic whatsoever. And I mean, it's rude. People just, like, come up to me out of the blue and just, like, are you anorexic? It gets old.
I see.
And I really don't know what to do because
It's Callista Flockhart.
What?
Hey, you're skinny.
Yeah, that's what people say, too. But, I mean, it's not like... It's
I wonder if she's as crazy as...
I don't know if Callista's crazy. You ever talk to her?
No.
You never talked to her, Randy?
No.
Drew, have you ever talked to her?
No.
I bet you have.
But, I mean, it's
So,
like...
do you eat?
Yeah, I eat a lot.
Do you want to put some weight on?
No, because I can't. Because I model. And that's a problem. I don't know what to do.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
What? Are you going to start in on the whole father thing?
No, we're just wondering why, if you have no weight problems, and then slip in under the wire that you actually have issues with weight, you can't have it both ways.
I don't have issues with weight. I mean, it's not like... It's like
Then gain some weight.
that it's hard because I, like, have really high metabolism. And, I mean, it's
Well,
like...
no, wait a minute.
What?
You said you can't gain weight because you model.
Okay. Stop. All right. So, I'm really skinny now, and I've never really tried to gain weight. But if I did, I don't know, like, how much I'd maybe gain, and if it would, like, affect something. I don't know. You're confusing me.
Yeah. What kind of modeling you doing?
Well, we haven't really done anything yet, but I should be going to New York this summer. It's just, like, runway modeling and, like, photography and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused about runway modeling. Do you actually model runways, or is it clothing? I've never seen one. Oh, it's clothing. Oh, you walk on a runway?
Yeah, there you go.
I've always been a little bit confused about that. Look, you have to be skinny to be a model. No one's going to argue with you. But if you're 5'8" and 97 pounds, you could surely balloon up to 115 and still be
110.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
5'8" is fairly rangy.
Yeah, just increase your calorie intake, keep your balance up, eat plenty of protein, eat a good diet.
She did have some issues.
Yeah,
there.
she had something going on.
Listen, do you think people should be modeling at 13?
No.
I mean, you know what's bizarre to me about the 13, 14, 15, even like 16, 17-year-old models? Hell, 18, 19. Just going to Europe at 14 or 15.
With a group of girls?
With a group of girls for 3 months.
Slamming heroin.
Having a bunch of Italian guys in their late 30s at parties, buzzing around like vultures.
Yeah.
What's up with the parents? What if your 13, 14-year-old girl says, I want to go to New York? How does that work?
The only way they could allow that is if it's acting out some fantasy they have.
As a parent.
It's the only way they wouldn't stop it from happening, if they couldn't resist letting them go.
Well, I understand the moms, but the dads? You know, you're going to France for 6 months, you're 14. How's that work? You think something good's going to come of that? You're going to pick up a skill over there? You know what I mean? You're going to get strung out on white wine and heroin and have some smelly guy hump you. You know what I'd say if I had a daughter want to do that?
Quite an image.
I'd say, listen, honey, here's the deal. I'll give you $1,000. I'll give you some heroin. I'll rape you myself. And we're going to save a plane ticket. Okay? Let's just get down to it. Let's start the raping. Here's the rig.
Keep the family dinners together that way, too.
Honey, heat the spoon up. Do the junk. I'll have one of my work buddies rape you, and I'll give you a few grand. What do you say? Then we'll save the whole travel thing. You won't have to get a passport. Nick?
Yeah.
You're 24.
Hey, Adam.
Hey.
It's an honor talking to you and Dr. Drew.
Thanks, Nick.
You guys have a great show. I've been listening off and on now for about 5 years.
Thank you.
My question is, my wife's pregnant. She just started into her second trimester. And the first trimester, you know, she really wasn't into sex all that much, so we didn't do it that often. But she's starting to get back into it now, and every time we do it, it's painful for her. And we went to the doctor, and they did not a pap smear, but they checked it, and they said she had a high level of bacteria. So they put her on, I don't quote me here, but I think it was called Clearstein or something. Clearstein, that's right. And she did that for a week, and then she got off it, and then we tried it again, and it still hurt.
Clearstein cream?
Yeah, it's a cream.
Yeah. All right. And
what is that, for yeast?
Bacteria. Bacterial vaginosis has been thought to be something that can put a pregnancy at risk.
What's yeast?
Yeast is a yeast vaginosis. It's just a different organism that overgrows.
Is that not a bacteria?
Not a bacteria. It's a fungus.
I see. Good times.
And, yeah, Nick, I wouldn't really continue to... Did you talk to your doctor about it?
She's actually got a doctor's appointment again tomorrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't push things. You know, I'd stay out of there for a few days until the doctor's chance to look at this.
The doctor says sex shouldn't feel bad, though.
No, it shouldn't, and you should be able to go right up into the third trimester. But something's wrong. Something's not happening right. And
now,
then
she has endometriosis. Is that a possible thing?
I suppose so. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right, Nick. You may have to just jack on yourself for a few more months. Otherwise, the kid's going to hate you.
Oh, I know.
Well, and think of the resentment the wife's going to have.
Yeah. Kid comes out with an extra arms.
No, but
hold up.
This is that thing where they'll get you one day.
Oh, yeah.
When I was pregnant, that's all you could think about was sex. I told you it hurt. This should be 60 telling you that.
Yeah. You don't force women to do stuff they don't want to do. Am I right, Drew?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Amen.
They make you pay. Floyd?
Yeah.
Or is that Floyd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not how it's spelled. But...
All right. You're 23. What's up?
Hey, me and my girlfriend had a condom break Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And
were you wearing it?
Yes.
I see.
And we couldn't get the morning after pill yesterday, but today we got it. And
congratulations. Good man. Strong. Let's give this guy an applause.
She took the first pill, and now she's getting sick. I don't know if she's actually getting ill or if it's causing her to be sick.
It'll cause you to vomit.
It will.
Oh, yeah.
And so is she, like, vomiting the pill itself?
Did you see it come back?
Huh?
Did it come back out?
Well, it was actually like 2 hours later after she took it.
No, she's not. I mean, that's why she's vomiting, is because she's absorbed enough of the pill to get sick.
Okay.
And most doctors, or some doctors, will prescribe an anti-nausea medicine with the morning after pill. So you might call your doctor and ask for something for the next go-round in 12 hours.
And Why couldn't you get it on a Sunday?
I don't know. The doctor that was there was he was there on. He wasn't a real doctor yet.
Weekender.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You're doing the right thing, Floyd.
Okay.
Good work.
Hey Adam, I have I think one of the scenes they need to bring back for the series is now the sitcoms is the poker scene. You know,
the guys playing poker.
Yeah, the hot girl comes in, you know, and they're playing strip poker, and she loses the first round, and then 4 hours later they cut, and they're all sitting in their boxers.
Yeah, that's always big comedy when there's a couple of hot stewardesses who are in town for the night, and Jack Tripper and Larry from Three's Company have talked them into a strip poker game, and they're licking their chops and rubbing their hands, and they're making a little strategy in the kitchen. All right, now, Larry.
Yeah, when this happens.
When I cough, that means I'm working on a straight, but if I scratch my nose, that means you should throw in your face guards. Okay. And then it's, okay, ladies, time to deal. And then cut to them in their underpants, chicks still wearing the same thing they're wearing.
Putting their coats on and leaving.
Yes. Who would have guessed that would have been the outcome? Who, Drew?
Shocked.
Yeah. We all know
so
women.
Creative.
Women are great card players, especially when they get drunk. Yes, indeed. Okay. We're going to take ourselves a break. When we come back, we'll speak to Mark. Mark is 17. He wants to know how to tell his girlfriend
he lost his virginity to somebody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good times. Hey, Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nellie Furtado is going to be in here tomorrow night. She's got that cool video where she's falling off the tree. And Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys is going to be in here on Wednesday night. Sasha Alexandra is going to be in here from Dawson's Creek on Thursday. But until then, we'll get back with Mark, who's 17. Mark?
Yes, sir.
You have a girlfriend.
Well, okay, she's not really my girlfriend, but we've been dating for 3-4 months.
Mm-hmm.
We're not officially committed, but she thinks it's exclusive.
All right, what's the question?
I met a girl about a month ago, and things got serious real fast, and I lost my virginity to her.
This is while you were dating the other girl.
Right. And I want to start a relationship with the girl I had sex with because, she was my first. But I don't know how to end things with the other girl. And I can't tell her the truth because that's just me,
No, you got to just say I'm not ready for a girlfriend right now. I want to date other people. It's.
Tell her you're starting a boy band and hitting the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, you guys have been poking around for 3-4 months now with nothing real. You haven't consummated it.
Not really.
It's not been that serious. This ain't gonna be too hard to wiggle out
I suspect it's because this hasn't been moving along quickly because that's her.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of taking things slow, right?
But if I tell her that I don't want a girlfriend and then I end up with the other girl and she finds out?
Well, she will eventually.
And then I'm screwed.
No, you just, people, that happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People accept, people give a lot of reasons for getting out of a relationship, and you always take them with a grain of salt. The first part you should listen to is they don't want to be in a relationship with you.
That's all you got to hear.
That's all you need to know.
You want out?
Whatever reason they say they want out, it's neither here nor there. They want out. Yeah. That's the part you listen to.
In fact, we should establish some sort of protocol for this. You know what I mean? Some sort of axiom that if somebody comes up and says, I'm not sure this relationship is going where that's it. Don't get into further discussion. Just go, do we end it now? Is that what you're saying? Fine. Out. Period.
I don't even get that. If someone comes up to me and says, we need to talk, I just go running and screaming, holding my ears.
We need to talk. Yeah. Just we.
Sorry, done. We need to talk.
Well.
Okay, can I? Yes. All I have to say is we, and I go running out screaming. Yeah. Okay. Just tell her. Yeah. Just tell her whatever it is.
Yeah. Just tell her you're not ready for that. You don't want this relationship. Something, but be clear and don't leave the door open and be with her because she'll struggle a little bit and that's it. Just end.
Yeah. Or you could work that banging one of your friends angle.
I should appreciate that. Steve?
Yeah.
You 15?
Yep.
What's up?
I've been taking Accutane for about 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me that I could get depression from it. And before, I already had depression, but I was just getting over it.
Oh, boy.
Happy with everything. But now I just feel like again. So sorry. But I'm just not happy at all.
Have you talked to the people prescribing the Accutane?
I don't really want to get off of it so much because my acne is going away finally.
Because it's so great. You know, I was on Accutane for about 6 months. I was longer than that, like 8 months. And I know that feeling. It made me fatigued, gave me backache, made me feel like crap.
Yeah, after practices and sports, I feel really sore.
Oh, then I started having memory problems and got getting a little depressed. And I got in 3 car accidents in like about 2 weeks, started getting short of breath at night. And I thought, okay, that's it. Either I have a brain tumor or it's this damn stuff. It's got to stop. And the whole time going, this stuff is so great. It's such a luxury. This stuff is really, it's great medicine. And I don't want to stop it.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. But
you can't stop getting zits in your 40s?
I can now. I took Accutane for 6 months.
Well, can you take it for a while and then get off it, and it'll still remain?
Yeah, it does. And part of the problem, actually, Steve, you got to watch out for is just some of these effects, like the depression, stick around for a few months. But, 3 months might be enough to control things.
What about taking Accutane and, like, Wellbutrin or something?
Or a lower dose of Accutane. What's the dose of Accutane you're on now?
I'm taking it twice a day, every day.
How much?
Right now.
How much?
I think, like, the little yellow pills.
40 milligrams.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well, they started me off at a lower dose of just...
Well, maybe go back to the lower dose. Maybe that'll help.
No, I was getting depressed.
Well, you got to talk to the people prescribing because this is not okay. Because you can get suicidal. It can be quite serious.
I want to know: do they just take me off, or do they give me something for the depression?
I hope they would lower your dose and give you something for the depression. That'd be my sort of hope for you.
Well, because I don't want to just have all my hits go.
I know you don't want the Accutane to stop. I understand.
You got to go in there and tell them you're a lightweight, Steve.
Like me.
I'm not a lightweight at all.
I'm like me.
I'm kidding. I just I like calling people lightweight. I don't think it gets used enough anymore.
And I like the young guys get offended by that. I'm not a
lightweight. How dare you, sir? He would have slammed me with a glove if he was here. Jessica?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
What's up, Totes?
Well, I guess I'm just kind of worried that I'm a hypochondriac, which probably sounds really weird. But I guess for the past 8 months, I've been really worried that something's wrong with me, like constantly, all the time, and that I'm going to die, and it's not very pleasant.
What do you think's wrong with you?
Oh, God, anything. That I'm going to have a heart attack, or...
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
Do you actually feel anxious and panicky, like you're having a heart attack?
Kind of panicky, not like chest pains, but just panicky, and like, oh my God.
I must be having one.
Yeah.
Well, that feeling like you're going to have a heart attack is called a panic attack.
Okay.
And that has a real specific treatment. Being preoccupied with some sort of imminent catastrophe is, it can be a sign of depression, it could be a generalized anxiety, it could be some obsessive compulsive issue, but there's a lot of things that can be done for these symptoms. A lot.
Okay.
Maybe you should keep some nitroglycerin tablets just in case.
Yeah, 15-year-olds don't get heart attacks, Jessica, so you can relax about that.
No. Cancer, yes.
They do get panic attacks all the time. And you'd want to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist, not just a regular doctor, because it's a little bit complicated at your age, but it can be treated quite easily.
All right, speaking of panic attacks, Drew, I got something
Oh.
Are you getting some of that? Yeah, I'll give you a heart attack, buddy. I would feel bad if I killed you with a fart, though. It'd be funny. Imagine the kind of respect you would garner
if
you killed somebody with a fart.
You would laugh like a hyena.
You know what I mean? It'd be like packing a gun. Nah, I'm running out of... they got no teeth in them anymore.
Punch up front.
Quick punch, but then nothing behind it.
No linger.
Yeah.
None of that stuff you usually do with, like, in the cloth here and the sound.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not on my game tonight. I'll be the first to admit it. Daryl? All right. Caller goes by the name of Daryl? No. All right. Let's speak to Eric, who's 28. Eric?
Yeah.
What's up?
I had some genital warts frozen off with liquid nitrogen.
Mm-hmm.
And they left like a scar there. I'm wondering if the scar is going to go away or what.
Scars are scars. They don't go away.
Yeah.
They can get less with time, but...
Is that
scar
that on your penis?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little spotting.
You didn't call it a dork. I'm surprised.
Yeah. What color are the scars?
Just like a lighter flesh tone.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a dark penis?
No.
Yeah. So it's got some little spots to it. That's all right.
By the way, nice fart, Adam.
Yeah, I think I got another one brewing.
No.
Let it rip, brother.
I'm trying to, I almost cramped on myself today at work. I was trying to break wind.
Right.
And I had actually spread my cheeks so wide that I think I opened up my asshole and I almost cramped on myself.
Good times.
Actually, I did a little bit. I had to go mop up.
Did you admit to that to Jimmy?
Yeah.
He must have gone insane. No, he didn't care.
No, he enjoyed it. Yeah. All right, what are we going to do, Drew? Take a call? Am I going to try to cramp on myself in here? What's your plan?
Let's try this one. Oh.
You want to talk to line one? Should I sing the dreidel song?
Sure.
I had a little dreidel. Oh, wait a minute. I made it out of clay. Drew, can you believe this radio show? Let's speak to Michelle, see if she's up. Hey, Michelle.
Put Michelle on hold, please.
All right.
Put Michelle on hold. You don't have to write down the thing. Just put Michelle on hold.
Lauren.
There you go.
Put her on hold.
We're going right to her.
Michelle?
Hi.
What's up?
What's up? I have some questions regarding Depo-Provera.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 19.
All righty.
I've been on it for about 10 months or more, a little bit more. And you're supposed to take a shot every 3 months.
That is right.
And I've missed it for about the past 2 weeks.
So maybe you're pregnant.
I'm not sure if I'm pregnant, but the thing is I've bled. And what I'm worried about is I know you're supposed to get, or you're not, I'm not sure if you're supposed to get your period. And I've heard you talk about on the radio about 2 months ago that you're supposed to get your period back.
Yeah, you do pretty quickly. So that may just be what's going on here. But it also could be a pregnancy.
Oh, how does she get pregnant?
She's missed the shot by 2 weeks.
Is it Yeah.
But I haven't been sexually active for the past 3 or 4 months.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's just the hormonal changes of having missed the shot.
And let me ask you this, Drew. If they tell you should get your shot every 3 months, they got to give you some kind of padding, some kind of grace period.
I would go a little too soon than too late.
Yeah, I understand, but I would bet you it's still going for 2 or 3 weeks after that.
A week.
You just
she's starting to bleed at 2 weeks.
All right, baby.
What's that?
My question is, are you supposed to get your period back? Because, I mean, I know it's a healthy thing to have your period.
Yes, you will get your period back after you're off the shot.
But while you're on the shot,
it just stops. Typically.
And what do you recommend, Dr. Drew? Like, I mean, is it healthy to take that?
Yes, the shot it's much healthier than a pregnancy. Much. Okay?
Right. But it doesn't ruin any system, like anything in your system, right?
No. Listen, Michelle, think about all the lawyers in this godforsaken country of ours. Do you think if it rendered you sterile
or anything,
or ruined your innards somehow, that people would be gladly administering this shot to young people all over the country?
Right.
Right.
You understand? There'd be no way they could even manufacture it because they'd be sued out of business.
Yes, if it was even close.
If there's anything, believe me.
We're going to take ourselves a little break. When we come back, we'll see if we can get Lorianne off the Vicodin after this.
Hi, this is Jenna Jameson, Starlet of the Year, and nothing makes me hotter than listening to Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Yeah, I was just thinking about her today.
How come?
Just checking off.
She can do it?
No.
She can do a man show thing?
I was thinking of some man show thing, and I was just thinking, I wonder what's up with Jenna Jameson. I haven't seen her in a little while. Not been on the show in a little while. All right. Phone number. Oh, forget about that. Let's get some calls. Lorianne?
Yes, hello?
Yep.
Hi. This question's more for Dr. Drew. About 3 years ago, I fell and I hurt myself. They told me I had a pinched nerve, and my doctor put me on Vicodin. At first, I was taking about 4 a day.
Oops, now you're taking 30, 40?
No, now I'm up to about 8 a day at the most. That's what I'll take. I'm still having pain. I told my doctor that I want to.
Well, the pain's not going to go away until you've been off the opiates at least 3 months completely.
See, I've been trying to wean myself off of it.
You have to be treated, Lorianne. I won't take somebody off opiates outside a hospital. I won't do it.
I'm sorry?
I won't take somebody off opiates outside a hospital. It never works, especially with pain.
Really? Because I'm still having pain, so I'm trying to wean myself off.
Lorianne?
They've also given me a muscle relaxer called the Soma,
Lorianne?
and I'm feeling like I'm getting addicted to that, too.
Are you ready to listen to me?
Yes.
Yeah. Both drugs have to be stopped completely, and it has to be done in a hospital.
Really?
That's my opinion.
Okay.
You may have found out people do other ways, but I've tried a million times doing it as an outpatient. It never works, especially with pain, because you will be totally focused on that pain,
Right.
and that pain is not going away until you've been completely off drugs for a couple of months.
Well, the problem is the medical facility that I go to is a hospital, and it's like they pass me from one person to another.
You need to be in a chemical dependency unit.
And do you have to pay for that, or do you know if there's any kind of public thing where they help you out for free?
Yeah, it's called the drunk tank.
Yeah.
Lorianne, what nerve did you pinch when you fell?
They said that there was a slipped disc, that pinched my carotid nerve, I believe it was, something like that, and that's why I started taking them. And now I'm in pain management, and they're still giving me the Vicodin, and they're not cutting me back, and I'm trying to cut back on my own.
You have a family history of alcoholism?
No, not at all. My family has not to my knowledge. They have never been.
Mm-hmm. Are you able to work?
Yes, I can work totally fine. I mean, when I take it, I'm fine. I mean, it helps my pain, but I can take it and function.
You're not adopted?
No.
And you know your grandparents?
Yes, they were not alcoholics or drug addicts at all. Not at all.
Well, okay, but look at it this way. They keep giving her Vicodin, and
maybe
she's not going nuts with it.
I would say there's some people need it for pain management.
Okay, but forever. I mean, this is 3 years now.
Yeah, well, if you have true chronic pain, I just don't believe all the chronic pain I deal with is about addiction. Is your spinal column, the mechanisms in the spinal column and your brain reward systems become linked up such that your brain learns that if it has pain, you'll get a reward. And that pain cycle, that pain mechanism doesn't stop until you've been off opiates for a long time.
All right, but she's 3 years into this. She's taken 8 a day, which is well short of your 30 prediction.
Yeah.
And she's working.
And there's no family history of alcoholism. The no family history of addiction really throws this all into question.
She's not spinning out of control, and she's wanting to stop at 8.
Yeah.
So
it might not be addiction. I might be wrong.
I don't know, maybe she needs to just tell this story to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But you should have an evaluation by addiction people, though.
I've heard more Vicodin-related stories in the last couple of years.
It's the drug of choice.
I had Vicodin for a while and didn't do anything. I didn't get a buzz off that at all.
You didn't take enough.
Hey, you always say that, but, I took a couple, I washed it down with some booze. Nothing. I mean, little something. Nothing, really.
You're not an addict.
It's not my gig. I was so excited, too, to get hold of that Vicodin. Hearing people talking about it and getting hooked on it. Well, I was thinking, this is going to be great. No. Dan?
Yes.
You're 22.
Yes.
What's up?
A couple months ago, I started noticing that if I would go for a week without having an ejaculation, that there would be some thickness in it that was kind of off-colored. And now it's I'll go 3-4 days, and if I have an ejaculation, I'll notice that it's there's all kinds of little things inside of it that look like it's just
yeah, it's like Whoville.
Tapioca pudding.
Yeah, exactly. It looks just like tapioca pudding.
Yeah. And what do the boys down at the lab have to say, Dan?
I haven't gotten. I'm just wondering what it is.
Well, it does have a way of thickening up. Seems to be more solids in it.
Yeah, and it's just so it'll be normal, and then there'll be all these chunks in it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Tapioca pudding.
That's normal.
Those chunks are what I call flavor morsels.
So you mean there's nothing?
Wait, listen. You hear what's going on in the background there? You there?
Yeah.
There's no what?
Is that normal?
Yes.
Oh, so there's nothing wrong with that?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
All right, buddy.
Good times.
Happy jacking. And listen, that's what you get for not whacking off for 3 days.
A week, you said.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. You had to translate it down. So you couldn't believe some male could actually make it a week.
Couldn't emotionally cope with that. I refuse to hear it.
Yeah, you didn't. You
No,
automatically.
he did say a week one time. He said there's some yellow stuff, and then he said after that he got down to 3 days, and he still had some chunky
being
stuff.
more honest with you. Huh?
Wouldn't chunky stuff feel better coming out? You know,
I don't know.
Don't you think? Like anal beads. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing the words.
I got a bet with my buddy Jimmy. You have to eat anal beads, right? Bill?
Hey, what's going on, Adam?
Hey, you're 18. What's up?
Yeah, man. Well, you see, me and some buddies, we've been in my buddy's room for a while, and we've had a couple good times with some girls and a camera,
Mm-hmm.
And we've been wondering if you have any tips on how to get into the industry.
You want to be a porn actor?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm told is you have to bring a chick in, or you got to do gay porn.
All right.
So, meaning, this whole world is supply and demand, kiddies. You know why they pay you minimum wage at McDonald's?
They can.
Because they can. Because there's some idiot who will just walk right in and do the exact same thing you're doing and probably do it better for the exact same money. And the thing about porn is obviously there's an abundance of guys who would love to get paid to have sex with hot chicks. Right? Think about it. And who don't care if they're being filmed or not, even look at it as a plus. So, how are you going to get into that when there's abundance of guys who want your job? Well, A, you're going to get paid less. B, you're going to have to go into the nether regions of porn, like the gay porn, because the line ain't going around the block for guys trying to get into gay porn. And C, you're going to have to make it worth their while by bringing in a chick. That's what I was told by Ron Jeremy. Makes sense. Jonathan?
Yeah.
You're 23. What's up?
Hey, I met a girl 2 years ago in Spain, and I was with her for about 5 months, and we had a great relationship. Came back, lived together, not together, but in the same city, continued as students, and our sex life went downhill the day we came back to the States. And so for a year and a half, she's lost her sexual drive, and I've stayed the same. And it's been a real struggle. So if you could give me some health advice on her end and maybe some life planning advice on my end, I don't know if I want to.
Well, maybe she's depressed because she's away from home.
No, she is at home. She's not Spanish.
Is she
studied abroad together?
Is she on any medication, or birth control pills, anything like that?
Birth control.
That's new?
No, she's been on it for years.
She was on that in Spain.
Was she happy and feeling free and all that kind of stuff in Spain? Does she feel like reality is set in back now that she's stateside?
I think a bit of that. She also tells me, she's still very attracted to me.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, I mean...
That's where I run out of the room screaming at.
We need to talk.
Really?
I'm still very attracted. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Because you never leave it at that. There's something...
Something's wrong.
She's really trying. I mean, this has been going on for over a year, and she's really trying to figure the problem out.
Jonathan, one of two scenarios. A, she's a little depressed, and maybe it has to do with the birth control. There's something emotional going on with her. B, her vagina's checking out of the relationship, and she is trying to use logic, because this happens, and it happens especially with women. I mean, it happens with men too, where their body is telling them, "I'm checking out. I ain't into this thing anymore."
Women, the emotional thing's got to be there.
And their brain is like the reasoning side of the brain is saying, this guy's a good guy, he treats you well, you had all these good times, you have this history, what are you doing? Stay into it. And the emotional side is just going, I don't know, I ain't into it. And the logic side's going, stay into it. But they can't beat the emotional side.
No, she's out.
And that has the last say.
Yep.
That emotional side will trump the logic side every time.
And with men, they'll keep having sex even when they're in that emotional quandary. Women shut down.
Yeah. So that says something, especially when you didn't get drunk and smack them around or bang one of their friends or get out of line or anything. When they actually want to and they feel bad, but they can't get the vagina started.
I'm still attracted to you, but
I wish I could do something. I don't know. Here's the one that's tough. I don't know what's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me because you're perfect. I mean, you're great. You're handsome. I'm attracted to you. I can't, but what? I don't know what it is. It's like, there's no fixing that.
Yeah, you're out.
We'll be back. Well, there you go. Another fabulous Loveline show in the can. Nellie Furtado will be in here tomorrow night. She's that hot, good-looking chick who does that video where she's falling off the tree. Ow! Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys. And then Sasha Alexander will be in here from Dawson's Creek on Thursday night. So until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. Rampy Jackin'.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Wilkins Ingle. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.